co-creators of Black Dreamscape, and right now I am in our potential studio, and I just wanted to give a tour of what it looks like before we set it up, and maybe sit in my thinking chair and think a little. So here we go, my dogs are with me, so you'll see them. So this is like the entrance. You see there's a door. That's a door if you've ever seen one before. It's pretty typical. Okay, this is our bed. Let's see, it's dog ridden right now. Pretty big bed. And there's like that kind of like, what do you call that, altar right there at the top. Probably not called an altar, but that's what I'm gonna call it because I'm gonna put stuff there. I had a suggestion of like cornmeal or like water from Christina, so put some candles up there. I'll show you again. Candles right there, bed, sans, dog. And we're thinking about up here on the ceiling, like a canopy, like, you know, one of those like lace situations. Yeah. What else can I show you? Okay, so here's my thinking chair. There we go. Right, that's my thinking chair that I'm gonna sit in a minute. It's from my old house. I have some instruments here actually, and so I'm gonna show those to you real quick. And there's my ahi right here. My mandolin right here, and my banjo right here. And those are in here because we are music players in this establishment, so those will be played eventually. We've got some holes in the wall right there. Okay, nice little personality to the room. There's like a closet over here, and you can see there's a space. All that, more holes. Curtains that need replaced. This window actually does not have a curtain. So that's the studio, potential studio, that is not set up just yet, but will be next week. And next week's video will be like the after of this video, what it looks like. So cool, excited. It's gonna take me some doing, mostly because I have to put up the curtains, maybe find a ladder, you know, what else? Yeah, do the canopy situation, all of that, but it's cool. Again, a work in progress. And now if you'll venture over with me to the thinking chair. Can you see it in the back? There, I'm sitting in a thinking chair. I have the window open and it's pretty loud, so that's a thing to consider. But yeah, I'm in my thinking chair. I'm not ready to think that yet, so maybe I'll walk around because the thinking chairs actually make me a little anxious because of all the noise going on. So, but that's, hey, I'll point that out as like, that's the thing about being in like new situations and like dealing with your anxiety, especially when things are like coming up or in your environment that you don't necessarily enjoy or you didn't expect, is that first step is naming what you feel and how you feel. And so right now I feel a little anxious just because there are babies crying, there are dogs breathing, there's music, and I'm heightened, responding to that energy unconsciously with my nervous system. But I am acknowledging that, and that is the first step. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk around and help myself kind of like regulate and talk to you for a little bit about this building that we're doing. So last week I just put up a reflection about starting BlackRest ThoughtPathways, and today I just wanted to give again a tour. And as I go along, I actually find other things to look at, like this closet. Don't know what's in here, but we'll see. You're seeing with me. Oh, look at that, it doesn't open. Oh, it's a closet. Can you believe it? A closet is a closet. So there's that. Anyway, so in building and creating and seeing something that you want to make into something else and knowing its potential is exciting, also anxiety provoking. And the way that I've been sitting with that is just trying to think of what needs to be done. And this space especially needs to be cleansed, once again spiritually, but also like physically. The curtains need hung up. What else? It needs decorated. It needs some love. The sheets need washed because the dogs have been all over them. And when we use this bed as a set, that's Teddy. Say hi, Teddy. When we use this bed as a set, dogs will not be on it. But anyway, there are a laundry list of things that need to happen, and I just keep trying to remember that laundry list, because thinking of other things not only gets me distracted, it again increases my anxiety. I feel like there's so much to do. What to do when there's so much to do? And the answer to that is one thing at a time, right? Of course, that's simple enough. So anyway, this is all possible through the Office of Public Art. They gave us some money to build a studio. We were able to trial run BlackRest ThoughtPathways, and we did that in a non-specific location in different areas through interviews. And now we are able to take that idea, build a studio, and just run with it. Just really run. Go all over the place. But only in this room. Go all over the place in our mind. You know, not like anywhere else. This is our home base. Just to make that clear. Anyway, so thank you to them. And also, I'm thinking about building and creating a rest practice. I'm connecting those two, and Christina helped me with this, our resident elder, with this concept. Not helped me, she guided me fully into it, and I'm basically just repeating what she said. But this idea that building this studio that I've been showing you for like the past 5 minutes is very akin to building a rest practice, in that like the studio looks as it is now, which is not much of a studio. I mean, there's the bed, but that's it. The other part to that is that it will have a canopy, and it will have these beautiful curtains that I showed in the previous video. And if you'd like to look at that, by all means. But eventually it will turn into something else. You know, the thinking chair right here might be different. It might add a pillow, you know, might add a couch in here, I don't know. But it's evolving, and it's gonna evolve with our needs. And that is just like your rest practice. I mean, when you build a rest practice, and when you take the time to maybe watch our videos and think about the thought pathway you need to go down to build your Black Indigenous rest practice, think of it as something that is flexible, that will serve you now, and is kind enough to you, and nurturing enough to change with the times. As you get older, it adjusts. As your life changes, it adjusts. As you find different interests, it will adjust. And that is what we're hoping for you. That's my prayer from me to you, that is what will happen, because that is the beauty of life, quite honestly. I mean, that's what I believe, is that when things are flexible, when there's a challenge, and the template that you've created for yourself moves with that challenge, oh, that's amazing, truly. And as a therapist, and being a therapist for about 8 years now, come August, I find that is what gives people the cognitive flexibility to move on with their lives and actually enjoy them. What do you know? So I will leave you with that. I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to, again, show what we're working with right now Did I mention the ceiling fan? I don't think I mentioned it. Look at that. Ceiling fan's pretty cool. It needs dusted, but I mean, it's white. It's got this nice little design. I think about those things. I'm like, who took the time to paint each little... Anyway, so in conclusion, I will say that this room is in progress, and it looks like it does now, and it will change, and eventually it will be something that we call home, and then something that someone else calls home. It will be our studio, it will be our thinking space, and then morph into something else, and that is just like your rest practice, hopefully. I hope my moving around didn't make you dizzy, didn't give you motion sickness. It helped me be able to talk and show my personality, because if I was sitting down, I would have been like really up, a little rigid. That's my guess. So thank you for taking this time. Thank you for watching our videos, especially when they're like so homegrown like this. And stay tuned for the after studio. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm claiming it. Thank you. Sweet dreams. You can find us in a few places if you're curious about exactly why I'm on this video, what we do. So we have an Instagram account. Whoop. It's called Black Dream Escape. That's our name on that social media outlet. And we have a Facebook page that is also Black Dreamscape. And then we have this YouTube channel, Black Dreamscape. That's the name everywhere. And if you like and subscribe to our channel, like this video or other videos. It helps us in the long run. It provides us with potential income, and that's how we can do more for spaces like this. And that's it. That's all I got to say. Thanks, y'all. Sweet dreams once again. See you next week.